Hey guys, I'm MB, founder of underdogchannels.com, and in today's video I will share 3 my best picks from my MLB betting model. Yesterday I shared Pittsburgh first 5 inning plus 0.5, and I also shared Oakland. Those were my qualified bets from yesterday, both winning bets, and currently my betting model sits at 10.56 units of profit. My actual profit is 7.06 units. Why? Because I made a mistake at the start of the season because I put the wrong pitcher in my betting model. But in today's video, I will share all my betting model projections, and I will also share what I think are 3 best plays based on my numbers. And at the end of the video, I will also answer one question. Someone asked how to be successful at sports betting. I bet for more than 25 years. More than a decade ago, sports betting helped me to escape 9 to 5 grind and to financial freedom. And after that, I started helping bettors to win in the long run with my way of betting, with Google spreadsheets, with simple sports betting models that can be used by an average person, average bettor like me. This is my goal. Okay, but let's go to projections. So what are projections? I simply use statistics. So those are also early projections in the morning, so you will get a lot of time to reanalyze or maybe include this into your analysis before you make smarter final bets. I always recommend you always make your own decisions, never blindly follow anyone, including me. So what I do, I simply use the numbers, then I calculate my winning percentages, my projections, and then I look for discrepancies between my odds and bookmakers' odds. And if there is enough discrepancy, then this is potentially a good bet. Okay, as I said yesterday, I had Pittsburgh and Oakland, both winning bets, and let's check what are today's bets. Okay, so first game, Chicago White Sox against Minnesota, Shane Smith against Chris Paddock, 2 right-handed pitchers. Based on my projections, Chicago White Sox should be plus 192, or in decimal odds 2.92. I use decimal odds. Bookmakers odds are plus 212 and 3.12 on Chicago White Sox. So they're a little bit bigger, but still this discrepancy is too small. I use adjusted Kelly criterion where I look for much bigger number, at least 1.25. Okay. On the right side, I also have first 5 innings. Projections, same thing. I project my winning percentages, then I check bookmakers odds and winning percentages, and if there is enough discrepancy there, then this is a good bet. Seattle Boston, Brian Wu, Garrett Crochet, right against lefty. Based on my projections, Boston should have 57.44% of chance to win this game. My projected was 1.74 or minus 135 on Boston. Bookmakers have them at 1.57, so I don't see any value with Boston. Maybe Seattle is a little bit underrated because I have them at plus 135, bookmakers plus 156, but still, this is still less than 50% of chance to win this game, and the discrepancy is not good enough for me. Okay, Milwaukee, San Francisco, Tobias Myers against Landon Roop, 2 right-handed pitchers. 60.72% of chance to San Francisco. My projected odds minus 155, bookmakers minus 135. If you use American odds, so maybe small value with San Francisco in this game. Okay. Pittsburgh Angels, I had Pittsburgh yesterday in first 5 innings. They also beat the Angels at the end of the game. And in today's game, I have Angels as a small value. So I have Angels at minus 169, bookmakers minus 139. So if I need to pick anything, I would go with Angels. But this is just below my qualified bet. I'm looking for the number 1.25. So I set my own rules, how much discrepancy I look for. I also saw in the past that the bigger discrepancy, also better closing line numbers, better profits, and so on. So I found that this balance with 1.25, and at some point I can also change this a little bit to be a little bit more selective. For example, with NHL, I started with one, then later I changed to 1.75, and this is where the best profits were. And at the end, the betting model ended with I think more than 30 units of profit. The goal was to make 20 units. So this is how you can do this. Okay, so before changing a plan completely, strategy and the betting model, always try to tweak little bit things, okay? Because many times there is just small things that will change the trajectory of your results, okay? Before you change completely everything, okay? Uh, Tampa Bay Rays against Arizona, Rasmussen against Corbin Burns, two right-handed pitchers. My betting model gives better chance to Arizona. So based on my projections, 51.91% of chance to Arizona. But in terms of value, bookmakers favor Arizona a little bit more. So I don't see any value in Arizona in this game. Also not enough value with Tampa Bay Rays money line, but I found a value in first 5 innings. In fact, betting mall gives a little bit better chance to Tampa Bay Rays in first 5 innings, and because of that, Tampa Bay Rays plus 0.5, which means that they should not lose first 5 innings. It can be tie, they can win, but for 2 units, Tampa Bay Rays at 1.84. You can also try with money line in first 5 innings. You will get better odds, plus 121 or 2.21. I usually go with safer version. I use a little bit weaker odds, 1.84 for 2 units, but with this I have plus 0.5. Okay, so some people say, what is better? If you have the value, you can bet on underdogs, on favorites, no matter. There is no rule. Okay, if you have plus EV, you will make a profit. The problem with underdog is that there is a little bit more variance. You will have a little bit more losses, and we know that most bettors don't have bankrolls. What most professionals will recommend is that you have at least 100 units. So you have at least 100 mistakes you can make, right? So you protect your bankroll. Okay, so 1 unit is 1 out of 100. Okay, most people don't do this. Many people have, I don't know, 100 units and then they bet 10%, or they don't even have bankroll management, so they just need to bet and win every single day. This is very, very dangerous. Okay. uh, so Tampa Bay Rays first 5 inning plus 0.5, and as you see, also Oakland here. Yesterday, I have Oakland Athletics. There are no Athletics, but let's check this number. So yesterday I had Athletics. It was a winning bet, and in today's game we have Jacob deGrom and JT Ginn. We can also check deGrom Gene. This is interesting thing. Both pitchers have very small innings pitch so far. So, but based on these numbers that I have, we can see another win from Oakland. Money line. I'm as I said, I'm looking at some specific angles with my betting model, and it shows that Oakland is 2 unit play today again, and also Oakland first 5 inning again. Better take safer version for me, 2 units. Yesterday, for example, I had Pittsburgh plus 0.5, and if I would take straight money line in first 5 inning, the odds would be much better. Also, the profit would be better, but this is also okay. So I have Tampa Bay Rays first 5 innings plus 0.5, Oakland money line 2 units, and Oakland first 5 inning plus 0.5, 2 units as well. Okay, so Oakland is today's play of the day. Okay. And then we have Colorado, Kansas doubleheader. Usually stay away from doubleheaders. We also don't have the odds yet. But if you will bet on these games today, you can check my projected odds. So Colorado, if they start with the Marquez against Coloradans, Kansas City should be 73.29% of chance to win this game. And my projected odds are minus 274 on Kansas, or 1.36. So if you like to play double headers, if you want to wait for latest lineups, of course, this should be changed a little bit. If you have my betting model, you can always tweak, use numbers, use different weights, use different players. You can also download it below. You still have 4 days to do this. And you can use this number. So, but if Kansas will be around 1.5, 1.6, maybe there will be enough value. I don't know. I will stay away from this game anyway. And then we have Colorado, Kansas. The pitcher is to be decided later. or it is some unknown pitcher. In this case, I usually put just league average pitcher just to get the numbers, rough numbers, and just that I have organized all the teams here. And based on my betting model, 56.84% for Kansas in the second game. And those are my projected odds. Okay, so yesterday someone asked me how the betting model works. So I simply select, let's say we have Texas, right? Texas and or let's say first game, Shane Smith. Okay, Shane Smith, Paddock, and Chicago White Sox and Minnesota. Uh, I'm too fast. Chicago White Sox, Minnesota. I select this. The stats are automatically scraped from the internet, and the formulas are already set, so you don't need to do anything. I just check the lineups. Usually, one or two players are changing, but those are all projections, so you will not make a big mistake. So if the adjusted cal is small, I simply skip, so one player will not change this dramatically. Okay, and then of course I use decimal odds. So if I use decimal odds, you can delete this. If you use American odds, which I don't recommend, especially if you use betting models, I don't know why people use American odds. But anyway, so you type the teams, the pitchers, their hands. You can go to MLB.com, click on scores, and you see all the games, all the players with their hand. And then you simply use your bookmaker and you type your odds, or if you use American odds. And then the betting model will calculate these projections. Okay, so let's say that I change the pitcher. You see the numbers are changing, right? You see 45. So I go back, and once I will click on this pitcher, here you will see winning percentages will change, projected odds will change, projected total will change, and also the value will change. The value is basically the discrepancy between my projected odds and bookmakers odds. Okay, so in this case, would be completely different. Okay, so if I go back to Shane Smith, so I'll click on Shane Smith. You see the odds change, right? So who is good pitcher? Let's say, I don't know, Kershaw or or the Grom even. You see, if you put some good pitcher, the projections will of course change, and of course you need to add correct odds, bookmakers odds. So I use decimal odds. Okay, I'll just paste it like this. So my projected odds 1.92, bookmakers 2.12. This is the winning percent, the difference between my projected winning percentages and no week probabilities from bookmakers odds, which is a very simple thing to calculate. I think this is something every sports bettor should know. This is just a really basic thing, because we are always looking for probabilities and the discrepancies. Okay, and then I use adjusted Kelly criterion, and I'm looking for this number. So if this number is bigger than 1.25, then this is potentially a good bet. Okay, and now I want to answer this question. Someone asked me, so what can I do to be successful in betting? This is one of the most common questions I get, and I think I understand this a little bit better right now after 25 years of betting. At the start, or when I was younger, I didn't fully understand this. I was also not successful bettor in terms of benefit from sports betting. I made a money. I understood how betting models work, what are probabilities, but I still couldn't make enough money. But later, and I, especially when I observe others and how they think, how they do, I think I understand this a little bit better right now. So what is the point here? Okay, so if you ask, so what can I do to be successful in betting, right? uh, I want to start with one story. This is one of my favorite stories. Okay, one man came to Mozart and asked him how to write a symphony. Mozart replied, you are too young to write a symphony. The man said, you were writing symphonies when you were 10 years of age, and I'm 21. And then Mozart said, yes, but I didn't run around asking people how to do this. Okay. The problem with such question is that it is a very basic question. Okay. If you ask how to be successful, or how to write a symphony, or how to do something, this is basic question that should be already answered way ago. Okay, When you ask questions, you should always ask specific questions and pay premium for that last information that you need. Whether this is formula in your betting model, whether this is some notes in Symphony or something like that. Okay, when people ask how to be successful in sports betting, they are either not passionate about sports betting, they don't have obsession, they don't have motivation, or they don't simply believe that it is possible. Okay, so they just want to follow someone without effort and something like that. But what is the most important thing here? Okay, and this is something I try to say for years right now. Okay, successful betting consists of two words. Okay, first is successful and second is betting. Before you focus on betting, you must become successful. I didn't understand this when I was young. Okay, so what successful means? Okay, uh, uh, playing so taking full responsibility for your betting, then learning, becoming healthy person, putting an effort, passion, uh, accountability, uh, everything that you see, everything that losing bettors don't do. Okay, so what losing bettors do? They follow peaks. They have delusional goals. They think they will make 10x every single year. That they think that they will live off betting after 1 year. They're completely financially broke. They stress about $10, $100, $50. Sports betting is a luxury, so you need to fix all those things first, right? Finances, mind, health, all those things. Okay, I know this is not the advice you want to hear, but that's why 95% of bettors lose. Because I see people, they don't have attention span. They cannot sit in front of computer and watch the instructions, watch the videos, do the thing, do the daily analysis every single day. I do this for more than 25 years, and I still do projections, and I don't need to do anymore, right? I still do because I love it. And I see those are the things you need to fix first. Okay, then betting, if you fix mindset, if you study successful people first. So what to study? I don't know. For finances, maybe you can start with the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. It is very basic book, but good concept. Psychology of Money. Then you have Tony Robbins, Atomic Habits from James Clear, Almanac of Naval Ravikant. Then you have Napoleon Hill. This is one of the first books you should read, Think and Grow Rich. All those things, all those books that will make you successful as a person. And once you're successful as a person, then you will have two paths. Either you stop betting because you will see this is not for you, or you will go all in and you will not bother with other picks. You will not bother with other things. I don't know. You will just know exactly what it takes to become successful sports better, and then you will just look for premium information or the information that are hard to find, that are not publicly available. You will find mentor coaches. You will connect with similar thinking bettors. Okay, this is where betting becomes much easier. Okay, so always fix this one, and then betting comes the second. Successful betting are two words. You need to fix first successful and then second betting. Okay, it is completely crazy when I see people, they're stressing about $10 American. Okay, even in my country, in my part of the world, uh, $100 American is nothing. Okay, basically nothing. And people are betting and they are stressing about 10, 50, $100 American. Okay, so it is not problem betting. Okay, because betting is a luxury. Okay, betting is great to make more money, and betting is not good to make money. This is very, very big difference. Most people want to make money to change their financial situation, or pay the bills with sports betting. Sports betting is not good for that. Okay, sports betting is amazing if you have money, if you have good foundation, if you have the mindset, if you have successful mindset, you're taking responsibility, you're not playing a victim, and then this can add your extra income, extra investments. You diversify your financial portfolio. This is amazing. Betting is amazing because you can make 10x compared to stock market, and you can reinvest and build that and leverage this money, okay, this is great. But to do this, to be in that position, you need to fix successful mind first, okay. Not the advice that people want to hear, but I'm not here to be nice, otherwise I would sell ice cream. I want to say the truth, and that will really help you, okay, in the long run, okay. And then betting becomes easy, because then you will know you need to learn how to attack plus CV every single day. You will understand that you need to put some effort. You will understand that you need to find a way how to use numbers, how to use statistics, and how to be disciplined. All those things are important. You need to have a good sleep, because if not, you will be tired, you will make mistakes, you will not be disciplined, you will panic, you will be under the stress, and this is not good life, not good results, okay. So always fix first success, and then betting will come later, okay. I hope you got some idea or two. If not, also okay. And I hope we also win today, not we, because every sports better is alone. You're a single player, but I hope that my information and my numbers will help you in the long run, okay. But even if they will, this information will help you today, I'm also happy. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.